What's up? It's been a while since I've live streamed. Decided to live stream tonight. No apparent reason why. Was kind of bored. I should be preparing for Christmas, but I'm not. So here I am. Good to see everyone though. So I grew up on Mega Man X, Rockman X, whatever you want to call it. Love the game. Love the games. Love the music. Always wanted to remake it. Never did. Kind of same with Final Fantasy V. Always wanted to, I always remade Final Fantasy V music. There were certain games where I wanted to remake the music, but I never did. The thing about Mega Man X music though is it's super complicated. Like, they hardcore utilized this sound chip like crazy. It was great. I don't think you can hear that. I gotta change my preferences. Yeah, I gotta stop using ASIO. Should be fine. So Mega Man X2's music and Mega Man X3's music, a lot of samples have not been found, so it's kind of scary. I can try stuff, but I'd have to go sample hunting for some things. It's fine. I kind of want to stick to Mega Man X1 though. So Armored Armadillo might be a good one. What's up, Pabby? That sound is very intimidating to me because people are saying it's coming from the Roland. Is it Roland D20? I think it's the Roland D20. I don't have a Roland D20. I do have the VST for the Roland D50. It's not. I don't know. There's a sound that comes very close to it, so I might just end up using that. But let's try this. Why not? Worst case scenarios, I can always move on to another song that I know I can actually do. But anyways, how are you doing tonight, Pabby? I'm saying that right, Pabby? Pabby? Okay, let's load up Armored Armadillo. This song might just take me like 5 hours just because of how complex the music can be sometimes. The music jumps between instruments all the time. It's using really crazy pitch bend. The pitch bends are not just bending to notes, but they're also like detuning notes. It's crazy. Mass hysteria. Cats and dogs living together. Armadillo. Okay, let's do it. Ooh. So that is a sound I'm not sure I have. Let's look at the Mega Man X thing really quick. Mega Man X. Where are you, Mega Man X? Mega Manding X patches, vibraphone. I have that. This one uses my Proteus, the Proteus, so I might have to get my Proteus up and running, which I have right here. This might take a moment to set up because I set up my Korg. Orch hit, Latin FX percussions, electric guitar, multi-timbral group, D20 brass. So that's the weird one. I don't know if that sound has actually been found. Synth marimba organ. It's previously listed as a Kai S1 organ 3, gentle, but they sound nothing alike. Earliest. What? So this is what the sound is that I'm talking about. S111, sorry, S1100, SL3004. Was it used in Final Fight 2? That was just mouth memory. Mouth memory. S11 SL3004 organ 3. Let's look at that sample. Well, something close to it. So it's in the Akai library. But where the heck would it be? Yeah, when I did the what's it called, this song here, it did the same thing. The thing is, it's doing like NES tricks. So it's actually taking the sound and it's detuning it a bit. Not that. This. But this is the same, basically the same. It's slightly delayed and it's slightly detuned down. Without vibrato. So yeah, if you do vibrato on top of an echoed sound, it causes a really cool detune effect. Kind of like a chorusy effect. But if I play them both together, you'll hear it. But yeah, it definitely detunes, so like... Actually, this song does it too. So if you look at that, the top channel notes are delayed a little bit. Well, that's a lot though. Okay, that's a good one. So channel 1 and channel 8 playing the same notes. You could see channel 1 is actually higher pitch, not lower pitch, my bad. But it is slightly delayed from the lower one, and you can see that the top one is... These aren't cents, this is just the frequency in hex. But you can definitely tell that the higher channel's frequency is slightly higher than the... Like, channel 1's frequency is slightly higher than channel 8's frequency, which will cause a detune effect. So if we do this... Hear that little phase effect? Wow, wow, wow. And I believe the intro does that too. The intro also has a weird sample. I think it's actually noise. It's just like looped noise. That could also be like a sound effect or something. I don't know. We could do this song if the one I'm trying to do doesn't work out. Yeah, definitely. You can hear it in there. Okay, so again, channel 1, frequency and hex 0970. Channel 8, same note, same sample. Slightly detuned 0960. So, yeah. I think they're also, oh yeah, they're opposite band, which is neat. Kind of gives you a kind of a surround sound effect. But did you notice how it got louder when the vibrato kicked in? Watch the volume. And it sounds like they detuned themselves when they were pitch bending down. So it sounds like channel 1 is detuning down, but channel 8 is not. Not detuning, sorry, pitch bending. And there's some legato in there too, you can tell. Oh, okay. That's even weirder. Holy shit. Okay, there's a pitch bend going down. It's not a smooth pitch bend. It's a low resolution pitch bend. It's going down on channel 1 first. That was not very good wording. It's sliding down. I don't know. There's no way to say that without it sounding dirty. It's doing its thing. You know what I'm saying. On channel 1 first, and then slightly later in channel 8. So that's going to be a pain in the ass. Basically, if we were to do this song, I would have to do each channel individually instead of treating it like an echo. And I think that's the same with most songs from Mega Man X. That's weird. Yeah, actually, Pabby, that's a good point because most people would assume that this is all MIDI and shit. The way this is designed definitely screams tracker or some kind of MML or something. It's crazy the way they did this. Okay, so let's look that up really quick. That's the one that was in the Akai, or at least claimed to be in the Akai. So SL 3004 Organ 3. Let's look that up really quick. I don't see 3004 here. What about in here? No. What about here? No. What about here? No. What about here? No. What about here? No. There it is. Let's grab that sound. Shut off echo. This sounds like a marimba mixed with an organ. Yeah, that's not correct. So somebody claimed that this was organ 3, probably because it had the same... let's look this up really quick. They probably claimed that it was organ 3 because of a similar spectral analysis, but... Hey, ND, how are you doing? Am I saying that right? The ND? The NID? Hurry up and load. Thank you. I guess if it comes down to it and I take too long to sample hunt for this, I'm probably just going to use the game sample as a placeholder until I can find it. Music, no. SPC, no. Sample banks, Akai. What folder am I in? I just lost it. Partition 1, sorry. Disk 1 partition G. Organ 3. And then it was gentle organ. I don't know what Mega Man X Dive is. That's not the same sound. Okay, I'm back. That's the same sound. This is just over compressed and brightened. But I think this is the same sound too. Yeah. Someone at Akai actually stole this from the M1, I'm 100% certain. So that's a mobile game? I've never heard of it. What's Rich Organ? No. That's just a rotary version of the same sound. No. Let's check some of these other organs really quick. I don't think it's an actual organ though. That's the thing. It sounds like a layered sound. No. Let's just look at the samples because I don't have all night to look for this stuff. No. What do you mean they skipped? Oh, they stopped selling the VST version of the Roland Sound Canvas? Well, I guess not that I'm saying that I condone this stuff, but sounds like you have to pirate it. 100% honesty though, friggin' Roland Sound Canvas VST from Roland themselves really sucks. It's kind of garbage. I thought somebody was working on like some kind of an emulation of it though. That is the wrong song. All right. Let's go ahead and... I think I already did extract it, didn't I? Let's just do it again. I don't remember if I did it or not. I'm 90% sure I did. But it doesn't hurt to do it again. I don't know, Daisy. Sounds like maybe Armored Armadillo. And Pabby, to answer your question, the physical SC88 is far superior. The biggest thing I had with the VST version of the sound canvas was that it would always soften random starts of notes. Anyways, it's kind of garbage. I'm already working on ugh. It's been a while since I've done a stream, so my talking ability is severely limited. Daisy, I am probably going to be doing Armored Armadillo, but there's certain things that might not work. And I also have to connect my Proteus, so bear with me a sec. I'm just going to step away. Not that far away. I'm just going to grab some cables and start setting up. Okay. If anybody knows how to repair a Proteus, I definitely wouldn't mind my Proteus right here. Whoops. My desk is a mess. My Proteus right here, you can't see it because of the filtering on the cam, but it is definitely showing its age and it's very noisy, so there's going to be some noise in this song. How's it going, Antonio Victoria? Antonio, how are you? Sorry, my eyes are shot. I feel old. I feel grungy. That's how I feel. How are you? And yes, I agree with your assessment with those two songs. Those are definitely the best two songs in the game. I mean, Storm Eagle's pretty good too. Mega Man X2 had some good music, but nothing as memorable as X1. Same with X3. I could probably do this one too if I have to. That's the brass sound. Funny thing about this sound, that is the literal highest pitch that sound can go. So like if I take that sound, that's the literal highest pitch this sound will go, because if I go any higher, it wraps the pitch around. So that game basically used that sample to the best of its ability. All right, let's do it. This song you have to get used to, because if you want to be able to get the Hadouken in the game, you have to actually, I think you have to play that level 5 times right to the end. All right, let's get started. Bass MIDI. This is Cakewalk. I am always telling myself that I will eventually step away from Cakewalk, and yet I never do. I guess I'm just a glutton for punishment. Actually, you know what? I did try to use Cubase once, but Cubase doesn't support anything but ASIO, and I can't stream to YouTube with ASIO, because ASIO doesn't get captured by the audio driver into OBS. Oh, that kind of broke, didn't it? I like how it jumps back into, I guess there's going to be a lot of program changes, but it jumps back into the correct instrumentation later on. All right. I'm going to be jumping back and forth between the SPC player and the DAW. Let's do the bass first. Ooh, there's snares in there. That's not right. Why did it do that? That sound was not supposed to change patches. Okay, whatever. Let's move this to its own track. The snares should be pretty easy. Hopefully. I said that now. I'm so glad that they have different pitches for all the sounds. Even though it's changing samples, it still has like a specific note for the sounds, which is very helpful. Okay, so I lied. I was going to make the bass the first thing to do, but I think I'm going to do the snares first. So luckily the snares are easy. Luckily the snares are easy. I'm just going to load up my contact. Where is you contact? Contact 7 is too much. I need contact 5. Where is my... Oh, it's under sampler. Contact 5. Contact 7 can't load some certain old patches, which is stupid, but... Oh, no. You know what it wasn't? It was that... What? Again, I can't speak very quickly. Contact 7, actually it was 6, took out all of the legacy support for sound fonts and importing sample CDs and all that shit. So, yeah, if we're doing this stuff, we got to keep Contact 5 installed, if you know what I mean. Because what I'm about to try to do wouldn't work on Contact 7 because it doesn't support sound fonts. Huh. Weird. It doesn't see my instruments. That's fine. And I'm going to load the Super Mario RPG instrument, the Korg 01W Total Kit, because that's where the sound is. No, it didn't get its sound from Super Mario RPG. I am just using the instrument that I recorded for Super Mario RPG. It has a sound in it, which is the Korg 01W. There you are. Okay, I have to double check to make sure that the volume doesn't change on this. It doesn't. So what I'll do is I will bounce this and delete all of the effects on this channel. And just keep the notes. Whoops, I did the exact opposite. I will keep the notes and delete everything else. Patch changes, controller changes, things like that. I guess I should also select what I'm trying to delete. There. Let's save this because I feel like I'm going to have to start over if this crashes. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You guys will have to let me know what the mix is like on YouTube. I don't know if the music's too loud or if I'm not loud enough. Yada, yada, yada. I can see the sound echoing in my microphone on the meter. Hopefully it's not distorting or phasing out for you. All right, Pabby, have a good night. And Daisy, yeah, thanks. It's been a while. Okay, I just lowered the music. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Sorry, I'm just checking, peeking right now. Hello. Nope, too much. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, good. There we go. So many slides in that. All right, where's my bass? Right here. Farge, that's loud. Okay, there's some volume inconsistencies with the snare here. We'll just move this over here. Delete that, delete that, delete that. Okay, need the bass. Where's my bass? Bass is right here. Well, unfortunately, we're listening to this song for the equivalent of 3 days. Maybe, I don't know. It depends on how long this takes to make. All right, let's get the audio track working. Oh, forgot to change the cables around. Okay, so again, I don't know, Daisy. This is not a planned thing. Again, the sound on my Proteus one is kind of shooty, so you might hear a lot of noise in it. I guess I also need to set the inputs. I guess I also have to, well, let's save before because this will probably crash it. Preferences, driver settings, devices, change the input. Why won't it see my, what the heck? That makes no sense. It can't see my input for my audio interface. This might break things. Hang on a sec. Really didn't want to do this while I'm live, but I'm going to have to. disconnecting my audio, and we'll reconnect it, the USB-C, and hopefully I can not crash the stream in the meantime. Just a moment. So the sound from my microphone should still be working, but I also have to change this back to, oh, okay, it's already there. Go away. Stop. Stop. Stop! I did not create ChipSynth SFC. That was Plogue. I just had a huge part in helping its inception. Beta testing, I did a lot of the sound library for it. I did a lot of presets for it. I did a lot of promotion for it. And I actually designed a lot of the... With their input, I did a lot of the design. I also made my... I'm not trying to knock Plogue here, but I made my design look better. And they took it back because they didn't think older computers could handle it. And by that, I mean, like with ChipSynth SFC, this, for example, this file list, mine looked way, way, way better. I wish I could find an old screenshot of it. But basically, when I created my own skin for it, other computers as well, and they were worried that it wouldn't work too well. So I'm like, okay, well, the stuff is out. So now I can make my own skin, which is what the user section is for. But like, I had the idea to make an old skin for it, you know, the yellowing, which is kind of cute. I did the logo for ChipSynth SFC. I did this logo. What else? Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that they want to keep compatibility up, but my biggest criticism about ChipSynth, any ChipSynth, is that they're all really freaking ugly. Some of them are really ugly. Like, I spent a lot of time centering the text in here because they thought that it was okay to be slightly off center. As you can see here, this file list is a little bit, you know, badly formatted. Like up here, you can see that the outer border is a little bit thinner than this border. And that's just because of the way it's drawn. It's, I don't know. Anyways, again, no knock on the guys at Plug. They would rather have a good program, but unless you can make it look good, or at least presentable, then you're probably not going to get a lot of people using it. But who am I to say? They probably have a ton of people who are already using it. MMX. Oh, that broke this chip, didn't it? Let's try changing the driver. Okay, good. Now that this is... Let's change this to MME. Now that Adobe Audition is closed, maybe this will actually work. Yeah, it sees it now. So I think the recording device was just in use by Adobe Audition. Okay, so this is going to be noisy. Hopefully it doesn't sound like garbage. Yeah, you can already hear it. That noise is the Proteus one. So I have to figure out how to fix that. I think it's bad caps because this, the synth software or hardware is over 40 or about to be 40 years old, I would say. Okay, so I will output this to the external MIDI. Now you should hear a harpsichord. There's no sound. Did I plug the thing in? I'm dropping bottles. What about this one? Will this one work? No. That's funny. It got quieter when I connected the MIDI cable into the wrong slot. It's weird how that works, eh? It's not receiving any MIDI messages. My output must be wrong. Oh, I'm on the wrong channel. Maybe that's why. Let's get rid of that. So I'm not sure what's going on with chat, but it keeps disconnecting and reconnecting me. I'm just going to check to see if it's back. Yeah, it's back. That is in. Audio is out. Power is on. Audio is connected. Maybe the MIDI's output on the thing here is incorrect. Let's try this. No, that's not right. Okay, well that's correct. I'm not sure why that's not working. Give me sound. Is there a factory reset for this? Maybe. Okay, it's got to be with the Proteus. Let's take a look. How to factory reset Proteus 2 or Proteus 1. Hold down master